What's up, bro?
Gotcha.
Dude, just happened to be another day at work.
I know, man.
Oh, shoot.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Hey, man.
Okay.
We talked about that. Just saying.
Is that an AK?
It is.
Is that a 5.56 AK?
It is. I'm just saying. UMP?
Yeah, come on, bro.
I mean, is that practical for...
All right, well, we can both agree. We're in a blackout.
All right, I'll raise you that one. Scorpion, 32 ACP.
Let's talk about the top 5 bad guns.
Yeah, let's go. Top 5 fight. Welcome back to Classic Firearms, guys. Jason here, and if you don't know this beautiful specimen, he's otherwise known as Camera Poppy or Camera Daddy.
Yeah. I've been behind the camera for 6 years, and now I'm in front of the camera.
Well,
So a little bit different.
There you go.
Been for a couple times bolt gun series, stuff like that,
Yeah.
but not regularly.
Yeah, there you go. So we had a original video of a top 5 bad guns, but we couldn't agree. So it became a top 5 fight of top bad guns. That
Yeah.
we both said.
We couldn't agree. Insurmountable differences. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Here's the great part: is I have a top 5 list. Jason has a top 5 list, but you guys ultimately decide which one is better. So make sure to sound off in the comment section. And our next video, we will actually count them and see who won.
And saying that, let's get into it, brother.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, so we talked about that.
Yeah.
What's your number 5, bro?
Yeah, that's a Mark 18. Take that, Jason.
It's hard to argue against that.
Here's the best part about it. It's not just a Mark 18. It's any AR pretty much, because you can install a Sylvan adapter like we've got here. This one folds to the right, other ones can fold to the left, whichever you like, but makes it more concealable. That's the idea. So it kind of tucks away that buffer tube system so that you get the greatness of having a buffer tube, but the versatility of putting it in a bag and not having to worry about it.
Right.
So I like this. I also like just detaching the upper from the lower and having 2 separate pieces. That can get a little convoluted, especially in a stressful situation if you're trying to pull it out. So there's that. And then the other thing is the Fold AR. If you want to talk about just one gun that already has all that integrated, the Fold AR has a folder like the Sylvan that can do this, but then the rail can also fold into the upper receiver and the lower.
Very compact package. I get that. So it's folding all this stuff. I get it. But I got one that, well, let's just say, synonymous with just being small. Small, lethal, compact, because it is a K version. And we're talking literally any MP5 variant. We've got the HK1 here.
Yeah.
There's many different ones. Century Arms, MKE, Zenith.
yeah.
I mean, Military Armament Corporation. I mean, we've got so many.
Under $1,000
Right.
now.
So you're talking about something that's synonymous with being small, compact, easeability of use, roller delayed, so you know it's reliable.
Yeah.
And it's just synonymous with just being lethal.
Yeah,
in
it
a
is.
small package.
Oh,
so.
dude, I mean, the MP5, I mean, if you see an Operation Nimrod, right? I mean, you know, Iranian embassy, that's where it's made its name. You know, not the K, but the full size.
Right.
And the K, it's just awesome. I love it. Just a little bit shorter.
Just a little smaller baby brother version.
I'm finding it hard to argue with you right now, but it's going to get worse.
I can
tell you that much.
I feel like it's going to be like that once we get lower in the numbers.
Yeah, it's going to be getting to a
Higher on
bloodbath.
the list. All right, moving on to number 4.
All right.
All right, rolling into number 4. Since you went first, I had to give you
Of course. Yeah, it's your turn.
Now it's mine. Got the Scar 15P. Now, preface on this one. As of this video, they now make the caliber exchange kits or the ones from the factory now. So you can get it in 5.56 and 300 blackout. Small, reliable. As we've talked about, it literally is like a more modernized, kind of HK, not HK, but kind of AK variant, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's got what it is. Now this one is obviously the non-reciprocating charging handle one.
As it should have always been.
As it should have always been. I get it.
Hear that, FM?
But I get it, right? So it's small, compact, extremely reliable, packs a punch, and is very lethal for its size. Obviously, you can suppress it, but then FN, like...
I mean, goodbye warranty, right? Ultimately.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're going to make a caliber that's made for suppressing. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad. You know, get a slap on the wrist.
Be ungovernable.
Hear that from Belgium. Yeah.
But yeah, it's there, small, compact, reliable. We all know the Scar's like track record. So there it is, man. I mean, beat that. Small, compact, and lethal.
I love that gun. I have not shot the 300 blackout one. That's the 5.56 variant we have. but you know, I'm excited for it whenever we do.
I mean, you know.
So, I mean, it's hard for me to kind of debate it right now. So I'm just gonna go with the MP5K. So I liked yours. I didn't like your placement. The placement didn't make sense. This is a bag gun video. Let me tell you, the HK MP5 in general, especially the K, is like the epitome of a bag gun, of a PDW, of a 9mm PDW.
I mean, it had them, what? They even advertised them in like special briefcases.
Yes.
With, like, I mean,
Secret Service, they had them. I mean, it's so nice. I love it. When I look at it, it just gives you that just like vibe of Die Hard and so many others. Not necessarily the K with Die Hard, but just makes me feel like I'm in the 80s or 90s. I didn't agree with your placement. I just felt like it should have been higher up on the list, you know?
That's good. It's all right.
That's good.
That's good.
This is very good. This is better than that.
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
I don't know about this one. Which one's reaching out more? Thank you. Moving on to number 3.
Which one's more concealable?
All right, you're crazy or nuts?
This Zenith is not going to void the warranty.
Okay.
All right.
But is it as lethal as this? No.
This is more proof. Anyways. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Number three.
Come on. I mean.
No, here's the difference. All right, you go first.
All right, here we go. SIG MPX.
Okay.
MPX-K.
I like it.
Small, piston driven.
I love it.
Detachable magazines that are really quick.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it does what it needs to do. Now, granted, I know people are gonna be like, oh, but you put this one, you know, so lower on your top PCCs. But for this specific reason, in a bag gun, keep it simple, stupid, bro. AR-like controls. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
So let it be known, Jason likes the MPX more than the MP5.
No.
You can put it across a t-shirt.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
MPX superiority is what
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
That's what your list says different. I don't know.
A manual of arms, I'll give it to you. The MPX, or the MP5 is a little bit outdated. I get it. You have added one more or two more steps. This is just feed it in, hit that button, and go.
Those are some nice proprietary mags you got there.
Okay, moving on.
Anyways, so with Strybog, so this is a representation of actually what I'm going for, which is the Strybog SP10A3. So this is the 9mm one that's proprietary Strybog mag. We don't want
mags.
that. We don't want that. So what's interesting about the 10mm and the 45, UMP mags. Love it.
Okay.
We love UMP mags. Come on, don't we?
Yeah.
So that's the big difference there. You've got 10mm, it's roller delayed. You have the MP5 system in a more compact gun, right? That has AR controls, AR-like controls, AR-like safety, everything. The bolt locks back. Ladies and gentlemen, the bolt locks back.
All right, I'll give that to you.
That is everything that was wrong with the MP5 and why the Strybog is better.
Piston driven, AR-like controls. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna throw one more in there because it's 10mm. It can go either way. The B&T APC 10 Pro. Awesome gun also. Compact, US Army picked it up for 9mm, 10mm. That's the difference between me and you. Oh, not the height difference. The height difference in the caliber, 10mm and 9mm, just packs a punch.
All right, I'll give it to you.
That's why I love it.
I'll give it to you. Moving on to number 2.
Dude, just get ready for this number 2.
All right, bring it on. What you
All
got?
right.
What you got?
The SIG Rattler, LT specifically. I mean, look, I like the regular SIG Rattler. I'm not gonna say that this is better than that. It is in bullet velocity, but what we're talking about with concealability, the SIG Rattler, just the base 5.5-inch model, is probably better, but this is still great. I love this thing, it's my personal one. Here's the one thing I'll give it though, is it already, before you even start getting upset at me and saying like how ridiculous it is better suppressed, which is going to add more, you know, more weight. It's going to add more weight, more length, everything for versatility. You know, I'm always trying to keep that length down.
All
you
right.
know?
All right, I'll give it to you. Great platform. We're kind of in the same mindset. I get it, but I mean, I've just got, just like you said, any type of M4 platform or AR platform that can be broken down or folded. So to me, this hodgepodge kind of deal that we got going on, but it's ambi. Imagine that, right? Slowly getting me into ambi, not really. But anything that could be used and be a little bit more lethal in what you do. So to me, you know, okay, it's ambi.
That's why I love that LT. That's why I love it.
Okay, all right.
That's why I love it. All right, so here's the thing, though.
All right.
All right, so do you think a piston-driven side-folding gun, like side-folding 1913, is better than a buffer tube side-folding gun? That's the argument,
That's
right?
a hot take. That's a hot take.
So it's a hot take on who wins number 2.
I don't know, man. Sometimes
I'm gonna let the comment section
Let the
decide. I'm
comment
just
section-
saying, look, man. I mean, I got rails on this one, but it can easily be side-folding with 1913.
add a side folder on, and here we go.
That's what I'm saying. Which one's better?
Comment section go crazy. All right, before we move on to number 1, there's got to be some honorable mentions, but we both have like kind of 2.
Yeah.
First one for me is practical. The other one is obviously unobtainium, but it's okay. You know the vibes.
It's got to be on there. That's why it's an honorable mention.
Right.
It's got to be talked about.
Right. So, I mean, honorable mention number 1, definitely CM&G Descent, chambered in 300 blackout. I mean, close to the MCX system, but DI. You know, 2 guide rods going in there, mil-spec parts going on in there as well, and they're, you know, side charging. Love it. 1913 rail in the back,
It's
so you can put
amazing.
on anything.
And that's the thing. When you hear like 1913 Picatinny back DI, how does that work? You need a buffer tube, right? Well, they use a guide rail system up there, you know, with springs to basically bring the buffer tube into the upper receiver, essentially.
Kind of AR 180-ish, kind of.
It's really cool. I love it. And then 8.6 Blackout. That was the new one unveiled when we went to CMMG. But Josh behind the camera, it was awesome. We had an amazing time shooting 8.6 Blackout, seeing the new Descent.
And this one is highly obtainable. So just throwing it out there. Highly obtainable.
You gotta talk about the Honey Badger, right? The Honey Badger needs to be talked about, but you know what needs to be talked about even more in this day and age?
The boombox.
The boombox. The boombox needs to be mentioned. It's unproven because, you know, we haven't really gotten into the nitty gritty of a lot of people handling the boombox in many different applications. Soon to come. In the
Especially
future.
the boombox SD just rings a bell.
I don't know. I don't know if it would work for a bad gun. So that's why it's an honorable mention. And then to the other side of that, I thought, all right, well, that's a little bit too big. What's a little bit too small, but still is almost there? To me, that's 5.7. I love the P90.
Okay.
But it's not even the honorable mention. It's actually the DBX 5.7.
Wow,
It
okay.
is a 3-pound 5.7 gun that shoots 5.7 mags, like the pistol, you know.
Okay.
The sidearm for the P90, essentially. And it's awesome. I love it.
All right.
It's not very talked about, which is odd. I don't know why.
So PDW intermediate cartridge. Okay, I'll rock with you on that one.
Yeah.
Mine is the HK MP7 or the T7 if you can get them, or you know HK just SP7.
Come on. Like,
Come on.
we've been asking for it.
We've been begging for it. I mean, I'm just
We
saying.
can all agree on that.
Now, granted, we know the penetration, level 3 armor sometimes can just, you know, be swatted off like a pack of bees, but for cool factor,
It's there.
It's there.
It's there, man.
Yeah.
And Tommy Built, you know, he could also fix it. Then we wouldn't have to worry about H&K.
sounds good to me.
Number 1.
All right, since we got through all the craziness, all the honorable mentions, we're gonna go ahead and lay it down right here on the line. The final, the Uno, the Grand Coup d'etat. We're talking about a Rattler, chambered in 300 blackout, versatile, small, compact, can go in and around anything, and its best ability to be run suppressed. Just saying.
Yeah, look, you're in a bad situation. Just keep twisting for your life.
Just quick,
Dude,
keep twisting.
I mean, if they have a gun, just keep going. No, I gotta make sure it's quiet.
But it's okay. I can still get shots off before.
sorry.
But if I can duck down and give a little moment to put the scan on, I'm doing it.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Versatile, 110 supers, and then 220 grain subs, 208 grain subs. I mean, come on. Versatile, can reach out and touch something and do what it needs to be done. And what is that?
Oh, this is a pistol chassis system. So in this case, we have the Recover Tactical, right? I actually prefer the Flux Raider. I think the Flux Raider is the best pistol chassis system for me that we have used, right? You agree? You've shot it. Come on.
Yes.
You know you like it.
They have a place. They do. But the first thing that
The
comes
place
to mind,
is in a bag.
ultimate
number
bag
one.
gun. But then here we go.
Okay.
Cracks knuckles, begins to breathe heavy. Body armor.
All right, body armor. You shoot around it.
Come on.
Stephen Williford of GOA, he's now with GOA. He was not at the time. There was a shooting across the street in a church. He grabbed an AR. He grabbed an AR from his safe, saw the guy had body armor, shot around the body armor, got him.
Okay.
We interviewed him. CF Podcast. Check it out. It's awesome.
All right, I
Yep.
get it. This is defeating what you got.
Yep. I agree. You should definitely give your left kidney to afford a Rattler.
Repeal
Definitely.
the NFA. But
There's.
I don't know about the left kidney, but I mean, granted, this
Well,
is
you
a
have
little,
your right. You don't
yeah.
need your left. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
100%. So of course, which one do you feel like is a little bit more practical?
whoa. We're not ending this yet. Whoa. You had to punch at me with body armor. Affordability.
This is a little hefty, but
Hefty. Okay. You mean the weight, right?
no, I'm talking about
Oh,
the
the price tag. Okay. So let's see. So we got a Q Trash Panda up here. That'll run you a little bit. You got a Surefire light. I mean, nice. Hey, I'll give it to you, right? You've got, what, a Sig Romeo 18?
Yeah, that's not cheap. It's not
I
cheap.
think it's more an EOTech, right? Okay, anyways. Then you have the Sig Rattler itself.
We're going on lethality and what you can do with this. I understand everything has a price tag. You could put a sight mark on here if you want to. I would never recommend that, but you can. I'm just saying,
With an optic,
it's all relative.
$1,100 around there. With an optic, you get like a $200 optic.
All right, but you're guessing if you hit or not. I'm just saying.
Guessing? I have an optic. That's
This-
what the optic's for.
Yeah, I hear you.
Shoot. Yeah. Train how you fight. All right.
All right, I'll give you.
That's why I go to the range naked.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Yep.
So guys, let us know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did we miss something on here? Is Ryan absolutely smoking with this chassis system? I'm just saying.
I love it. Flux Raider. It's a little bit more. Also, more reliability.
All right, we'll give it to him. Chassis systems do have a place. I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But of course, let us know. Comment section go wild, man. And while you're checking out stuff, there's this place called, if you Google it, it's called
CF Contest. That's
Yeah.
it. CF Contest. Just Google that, and all the stuff behind us you can pretty much find on there. Yeah, especially the 6-speed 277 Fury.
NGSW program might be on there. You never know. Check it out. There's always something cool there. By the way.
Beautiful.
But of course, we appreciate everything you guys do for us. We appreciate you guys.
Yes. Thank you. God bless.
We'll see you later.